It's 9:02. Baltimore was licking their chops. From Kayla Harris with the Sportsnet Central update. The Orioles were all over Marco Estrada in the first. They rallied by the Blue Jays 5-2. Mike Wilner has the Blue Jays wrapped.
Marco Estrada gave up 2 home runs in the first inning. He was terrific the rest of the way, but the Blue Jays could not overcome that early hole, and they lose their series opener in Baltimore. Manny Machado, the first batter of the game, took Estrada deep, and then with 2 out and a runner on, Chris Davis hit a moonshot, his team leading 8th. The Blue Jays never got close, but they did get the tying run to the plate at the bottom of the ninth. Pinch hitter Jose Bautista grounded out on the first pitch.
Mark Burley's on the hill in Game 2. Sportsnet 590 The Fan and Sportsnet Ontario have you covered at 7 o'clock. Team Canada blasted Austria at 10-1 at the World Hockey Championships. Canada finishing round robin play at 7-0. They'll now get Belarus in the quarterfinals. Montreal's the only Canadian team left in the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's caught a break for Game 6 against Tampa Bay. Ryan Callahan had his appendix removed, so he's out. Jacques Demers thinks it's a good opportunity for others to step up.
Within the side, play that game for him and bring your game up to a level, because there's some guys on that team could play better.
He was a guest on Dean Boydell and Company. CBC has the game at 7:30. All Stanley Cup playoff games are available on Rogers NHL Game Center Live. And the NFL made an example of Tom Brady and the Patriots for their part in Deflategate. The Super Bowl MVP was given a 4-game suspension. New England was hit with $1 million fine and lost a couple of draft picks. Brady's agent did say he will appeal. Now time for the Jeff Blair Show on the home of the Blue Jays. Sportsnet 590 The Fan.
Doesn't always play nice. And that's what gets you the information you need. This is the Jeff Blair Show on Sportsnet 590 The Fan.
Points about the NFL so often that I don't even think we really need to rehash it here. But you know what? I'm gonna take what for some of you will be a surprise departure from my normal stance, and I will say that I agree with Roger Goodell's decision to strip the Patriots of 2 draft picks, including next year's first-round selection, and fine them $1 million for what everybody's calling Deflategate. You know, hell, I would have made it $2 million, to be honest. I would have thrown a $2 million fine at the Patriots. But 4 games for Tom Brady, which will more than likely be reduced to 2. Yeah, I still think that's a rubbish decision, considering Ray Rice's original crime for beating up his girlfriend was 2 games. And if you can square those 2, well, congratulations and welcome to the world of Mensa. You know, as I've said time and time again, everybody fiddles around with footballs or baseballs. I mean, Aaron Rodgers likes his balls overinflated. The Minnesota Vikings for years kept theirs heated during colder weather. Seriously, the most surprising aspect of this whole thing, to me, it's got nothing to do with Tom Brady. It's got nothing to do with the fact that the New England Patriots and Bill Belichick are repeat offenders. To me, the most surprising aspect is that a multi-billion-dollar league lets its primary piece of equipment, I mean, it just basically lets it go out of sight for great gobs of time, keeps it in the hands of some lackey. I don't understand that. But I will give Goodell credit in this instance, because for one of the few times as commissioner, I think he's taken advantage of an opening and probably accidentally has struck the right tone here. Now, Bill Belichick's past transgressions, you remember that the team and he were fined in 1997 or whenever it was for videotaping other teams' coaches, provided Goodell with an easy escape route. And you know what? Roger Goodell took it. Cloak this discipline as being focused on the organization, and it's tougher to debate it. It also, in some ways, mitigates the marketing hit Tom Brady will take. What this does to me is it turns Tom Brady into collateral damage. And as we all know, Goodell and the NFL have a rich history of treating players as collateral damage. Witness their shameful neglect of all the broken bodies that have been left by the league throughout history. So, did Roger Goodell get this right? Let's see what Joe Theismann says, and then we'll turn the phone lines over to you.
The Jeff Blair Show is on the air on Sportsnet 590 The Fan. Join the conversation with Jeff on Twitter using the hashtag Blair Show or call 416-870-0590. Now, here's Jeff Blair.
We're joined by Joe Theismann right out of the gate, and let's be clear. Technically, Troy Vincent handed down the suspension, but I think a lot of people are taking it beyond Troy Vincent's purview. Joe Theismann, as I said, former NFL, CFL quarterback. You can follow him on Twitter, by the way, at Theismann7. Joins us on the Jeff Blair Show. Hey, Joe, how you doing?
I'm good, Jeff. Good morning.
What do you make of this? Did Roger Goodell get it right in this instance?
Well, I think, first of all, you were right. Roger has made decisions that, people have not been happy with, starting with the Ray Rice situation. This was Troy Vincent's call, but I'm sure there was collaboration